Then the fourth point is genetic drift. That is very, very important for examination point of view. So this is complete. Now we'll discuss the genetic drift. The fourth point we'll discuss is genetic drift. Now this is also known as Sewall-Wright effect. According to Sewall-Wright is one American geneticist, and according to his name, it is known as Sewall-Wright effect or genetic drift. Now, what is the main point of this genetic drift? If a population that will move or migrate due to compulsion, due to force, or some population will die due to some natural calamity, this will alter the allelic frequency. That is the main point here is there is a chance elimination. There is a chance elimination of alleles. Chance elimination, this is very important point, chance elimination. And why there is a chance elimination? Because there is a forcibly migration or death of some population. That means some population will migrate, but not according to their will. Yeah, if they are according to will, they will migrate. That will come under this previous one, gene migration. That means they are forced, they are compelled to migrate, to leave one place to another place. Or if a population dies, what will happen? So when they forcibly they are migrating to another place, there will be dramatic change. There will be dramatic change in the frequency of alleles. Dramatic change will be there. And another important thing, this genetic drift can take place in all types of populations, but it is more marked in small isolated populations. That is why genetic drift is more marked. It is more marked in small isolated populations. So this is also very, very important point. It is chance elimination, because either due to force they will migrate, or there will be death of population, and due to this death or forcible migration, there will be dramatic change in the frequency of population, and it is more marked in small isolated population. This is very important. Now this genetic drift is again of two types. It may be founder effect. It may be, again it is of two types. Founder effect, and the second one is known as bottleneck effect. These two are very important for examination point of view. Founder effect or bottleneck effect. Now already I have told you that the genetic drift takes place due to forced migration, or some are compelled to migrate, or due to death. Now the founder effect takes place when a human population is compelled, is forced to leave one place to another place, or they may leave it by their choice. But when a human population is forced to live, or migrate, then this human population which lives a particular and live or migrate to another place. Now this human population which migrates to another place, this is known as, they are known as founders. Now what will happen to these founders? Now the founders, whenever they will settle in a new place, settlement in a new place. So when they will settle a new place, now the allelic constitution of this new settlement will be completely different from the original one. That is known as founder effect. That is very important. That means the genotype, or you can write the allelic frequency of new settlement is completely different. From the original population. This is the very important point. That means when the allelic frequency of the new settlement where the founders are present, that is completely different from the original settlement. Now if we will discuss it in a diagrammatic manner, you can better understand. Suppose here some population is there. Now, suppose a part of this population is forced to migrate. Now, suppose this part is forced to migrate. This is the original population. Now, when it is forced to migrate, now here only 4 people are there. So they are migrated. Now, when they are migrated, now they will increase their population. So when they will increase in their population, now the 4 may be 8. Then the 8 may be 16, like this. That means, see, in the original population, both black and red colors are there. But a part of the population only designated by black dots, they are forced to leave that place. So now, suppose 4 people or 4 individuals have come to this place. That means they are known as the founders. Now, when founders, they will settle themselves in the new settlement, the allelic frequencies are completely different from the original population. Because here you see the mixed population is there, here only one type is there. So, when the allelic frequency of the founders or of the new settlement is completely different from the original one, that is known as founder effect. So I hope it is very clear, guys. Now come to the other one, that is bottleneck effect. So the bottleneck effect, that is the term coined by Stebbins. So this term is coined by Stebbins. Now, just try to understand so that there will be no confusion. While discussing generic drift, I have told you in the very beginning, it is a case of chance elimination, and it occurs either due to forced migration or due to death of certain organisms due to natural calamity. Death of some population due to natural calamity. Now, when founder effect is seen, when a population is forcibly migrating, that is known as founder effect. But when this bottleneck effect will occur, it will occur when there is a catastrophes, there is a disasters like earthquake, fire, flood, volcanic eruption, some natural calamities. So usually the bottleneck effect is found due to natural calamities, or you can call the disasters. For example, what are the examples? One is earthquake, fire, flood, volcanic eruption. All these are natural calamities. Now, besides these natural calamities, sometimes the bottleneck effect is also caused by human beings. And particularly nowadays. What are the examples? Now, one of the examples is overhunting. This is also one of the causes. The second effect is genocide. The third one you can call deforestation. Then it may be also due to pollution. That means either due to activities of human beings or due to natural calamities, there will be a lot of reduction in the population of a particular place. So when there will be a reduction, that means there will be, you can call it as that it's there will be annual and biannual cyclic decrease and increase of population. Let us discuss it in the form of diagram. Now suppose in a particular place, there are different types of populations are there. Now in this population, there are three colors. One is black, one is red, and one is blue. This is the original population. Now which colored ones are more? So from this you can see that the blue colors are more. So in this original population, this is the original population. And here the green color people are more. Now suppose there is some disaster, some natural calamity there, and people, suppose in a high security building, suppose a fire will take place, and everybody that working in that building will rush through the staircase. What will happen? Most of the people will die there due to because there will be sufficient rush, and so many people will die there. Only few people can come outside through the staircase. So that is known as bottleneck. Now suppose what will happen? Now suppose this is the entire population. Now see, here all the population are there. Now suppose they are coming through the staircase. Now while the green color, people there are more in there. But while coming out, suppose here only one green person came out and only two red and suppose 3-4 black, they came here. Now this is known as bottleneck. This is known as bottleneck effect. That means the green color people are more, but while coming out due to natural calamity, only one of them could come, while 2 red and 6 black people came out. That means here there is a decrease in population. This is known as population crash. Population crash. So now this will be the surviving. Now this will be the surviving population. So this is the surviving population. Now this population will grow, it will multiply, will reproduce. So ultimately what will happen? When it will multiply, now see here, now you see, in the original population, the individuals with the green color were more, but due to bottleneck effect, now the individuals with the black color are more, and that of the green color are less. This is known as bottleneck effect. That means when there is some disaster, there is some natural calamity, there is a cyclic change. Those who are in high number, their number may decrease, and those who are in low number, their number may increase. That means there is a population crash, and this is known as population plus. That means increase. So this is a cyclic change, that is a seasonal or annual, biennial changes take place. There is a decrease, increase in population. That was this is Stebbins told that one. That is, there is a annual, biannual, cyclic changes, so that there is a decrease and increase in population, and it occurs due to natural calamity. This is known as bottleneck effect. So you see, in the original population, the allelic frequency was one type, but in the new one it is a different type. This is the bottleneck effect. This is the bottleneck effect. Then the another two are there. So the next point is that it's non-random mating. So non-random mating means mating with only certain selected traits. Mating. Now we'll discuss the non-random mating. So it is selected mating, selected and repeated mating, with one trait. That means this is not random, this is non-random mating. That is the particular trait. Suppose, for example, there is a one bright color. There is one, suppose a bright color bird, and the female bird prefers the bright colored male bird. The female bird always selects this bright colored bird. So what will happen? After few generations, the bright colored bird genes will dominate. That means the original allelic frequency will change. due to non-random mating. That means selected with a particular the selected trait, the mating is taking place. So this is known as only non-random mating. Then the last point is known as hybridization, and you are very acquainted with hybridization. In hybridization, either to different species of the same genus or to different genera, they are cushed together, they are hybridized together. As a result, the different traits, two or more traits are combined together, adding the more allelic frequency to the new population. That means new traits are added to the population. So these are the different reasons for the genetic variations. If we summarize it, the genetic variation is the raw material for mutation. It may take place due to mutation, and we have discussed briefly because the details we have discussed elsewhere. Then gene recombination may be due to dual parentage and infant assortment, crossing over, and multiple alleles. Then gene migration, that means some population will migrate from one place to another. Then genetic drift is due to chance elimination, and the chance elimination may take place due to forcible migration or due to certain natural calamities. And the genetic drift is of two types: founder effect and bottleneck effect. The founder effect is due to forcible migration or compulsory migration from one place to another place, where they will multiply their population, and the genetic genotype of that new settlement is completely different from the original one. That is founder effect. And the bottleneck effect, we have discussed here the bottleneck effect. This occurs usually due to natural calamities or disasters. The frequency of original population, the allelic frequency of original population is disturbed. And we have explained with the suppose a fire in a high ply building takes place. Then it may take place due to selective mating, which is non-random mating, and it may also take place due to hybridization. So this is the genetic variation, which is the raw material for the evolution. Then other points we'll discuss in the next videos, but now let us discuss the questions relating to this part. So number one, we can write genetic drift operates in, first point, small isolated population. Second choice, large isolated population. Third point, non-reproductive population. And the fourth point is slow reproductive population. Slow reproductive population. And this question was asked in NEET 2016. Now the second question. The second question is variations in gene frequencies within the population occurs by chance rather than by natural selection. This is called First choice, gene flow. Second choice, genetic drift. Third choice, genetic load. Fourth choice, gene pool. And this question was asked in NEET 2013. So you will be able to answer both the questions because already we have discussed all these things. So thank you very much for watching the video. I hope your idea regarding the genetic variations is now clear. Thank you very much for watching it. God bless you. Have a good day.